Okay everybody, I'm back and I have my turkey ready and I'll get to that in 1 second. But this is one of the things that I'm doing. This was a little tin that we got last year at Christmas time. It had Christmas candy in it. I don't even know if I got it last year. I actually might have got it a few years ago. I just kept it because it's a cute little paint tin and the top just pops off. So what I've done is I've taken a strip of paper. My pattern paper I'm only using really one piece of pattern cardstock, and it looks like this. And this is going to be the card that's going to go with it. I'll get to that in 1 second. But I just wanted to only use one piece of cardstock, you know, pattern cardstock. So what I've done is I've just measured. I just took a ruler and measured my item, and then I cut a strip of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this, I'm going to use my ATG gun, and I'm going to put this all the way around it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do for the little sides, okay? But I will cut this and get ATG on it, and then I'll come back. Okay, real quick, I wanted to show you guys how I was doing this. So what I'm doing is I am putting my paper onto my little tin, and I'm just rolling it really tight around. I don't have any adhesive on it right at this second, okay? So then where my little hook is right there, I've just taken my paper piercer and I've poked a hole right there so I know that's right where it's at. And then I'm gonna follow my tin all the way over to the other side, and I'm gonna do the same thing right on that one. So now I just know that that's exactly where my holes are. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my really small, this is a oval punch, and I'm just punching out a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, and then I'm going to get my ATG adhesive. Anybody who's interested on YouTube, I do a ATG share, and you get 24 rolls for $35. That includes shipping to you. And so I do this every once in a while, and I'm doing one right now. So anybody who's interested, if you will email me at KatinaMartinez@live.com if you want information on that. You get 24 rolls, and it's $35, includes shipping to you. So send me an email if you're interested. All right, so back to our hop. So now I'm just going to place this paper right on my tin. So as soon as I get done doing that, I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, so I have my tin and it's on here. So the other thing that I like to do is I just like to take a piece of, I use this packing tape for everything, and I just like to take a piece of it and put it on the seam right here, because this is really thick cardstock. It is cardstock that has glitter on it, and so it just has a tendency to pull up, lift up, if you don't do something to on that seam. So just the tape is going to blend right in, and you're not even going to be able to see it. And really where my seam fell is really right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my turkey right on that seam, and then you're really not going to be able to see it. So here's my little tin, and now let's work on our turkey. So what I've done is I've just taken these flowers and I've just cut them right in half. So I just snipped them right in half. And then I'm going to use the 3 colors like this, and all I'm going to do here's my turkey. So this is what I did. I trimmed off the edges of where the die cut was the feathers. Okay, so then I've used my white gel pen to give it a little bit of definition, because there's no other layers for this turkey. If you could find a turkey body, you know, to use, then you know, you might not have to do all of that. But I just used my white gel pen to give it a little bit of definition, and then I added 2 little googly eyes. So I want this to be layered on his back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with the blue one. And I'm going to put it just like that. Okay, so we can turn him over and use some ATG tape. And then I'm just going to place it right in the middle. Just like that. So next, I want the next layer to show, and I'm going to do that a little bit up. And we're just going to keep doing this. Flip them over and layer. Okay, I wanted one more layer to him, to the little turkey. So this is how the flowers came. You can see they're all together, and they're just together with a string. And so I'm going to use this. I decided to grab these and then use this yellow one. So I'm just going to snip this one in half. And then what I'm going to do is put, because it's getting larger, I'm going to put that right around the back, just like that. Okay, so there's my little turkey with the feathers. And then, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to place him right on this little tin. And I mean, he's pretty big, you know, but that's okay. Like I want him to be bigger than my tin. Okay, so I'm just going to use ATG to do that. So okay, so there's my little tin, and I'll put candy in it, and then the lid will go on, and that's what we'll give with this, with the little card. Okay, so I'll come back and show you what I did for the really simple card. Okay, so I just wanted to show you one more thing that I did with the tin, and sort of lied, I don't have a card. I ran out of time, and I don't have time to make a card. So, but you could just do a simple little card that would go with this tin. It wouldn't be too difficult. So what I've done is I've just taken some ribbon that I had some blue polka dot ribbon, then I had some tulle, and this is just like ivory tulle. It was left over from a wedding that it was left over from a wedding from earlier this year, is what I'm trying to say. And then I just had some orange ribbon. So you can see they're all different lengths, but I wanted to just show you a really quick little thing that I like to do. So this is a piece of the tulle, and I'm just cutting it in half because it's really, really wide. And it doesn't matter because when you scrunch it up, you can't tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie all of these ribbons together. I just put the tulle over the little knot, and I left the ribbon really long to begin with because I'm going to trim it down, but I wanted to tie this first. I didn't want it to be too small. I didn't want to trim it and then it be too small. So I'm just gathering it up, and then I'm making that really, really, really tight knot. And then I'm just going to put a bow in it. Okay, so now you can see that I can just trim these pieces up. Tulle is a really great filler ribbon to just give it some texture and some fill. And then I'm going to trim all these ribbons up nice. This blue ribbon had wire in it, so it's stiffer. Okay, so there's my little tin. A little difficult to see, but there it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy our blog hop. Head on over to the blog so that you can look at all the other blogs that have projects for today. And thanks so much, guys, for coming by, and I'll talk to you later.